Thank you so much. Such an inspirational DLD moment. But stay with us, because some moments at DLD are just bigger than sessions, because they remind us of what we are here for in the first place. Not only innovation, not only technology, not only progress, but, guess with me, why we are all here? The people. The Aenne Burda Award stands for exactly that. Courage, optimism, innovation, creativity, and inspiration. The Aenne Burda Award honors women whose entrepreneurial and creative achievements have truly made a mark, like its patron, Aenne Burda herself, founder of Burda Moden magazine. She was a trailblazer in post-World War II Germany, breaking societal barriers with her unyielding spirit, courage, and determination. And it feels especially right that this year's award is presented by a woman who embodies these values like a few others, with a rare mix of clarity, warmth, and conviction. I guess it's genetic. Aenne Burda's granddaughter and member of the board of directors of Hubert Burda Media, actively for 1.5 years now. Elisabeth Burda-Furtwängler. Elisabeth, you are uncompromising, smart, you dare to know, and you dare to be uncomfortable. You are an earthquake in the best sense, and I want you guys to give the wildest applause for Elisabeth Burda-Furtwängler.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to see you all here. And I would like to start this speech by inviting you all to sing Happy Birthday with me, because it's Twigs' birthday week. So let's start by this. Happy birthday in English. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Twigs. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And I brought you a Burda Moden magazine, which is what my grandmother started from your birth year in English. And yeah, I wanna start by saying who this award is named after, my grandmother, who started to be a businesswoman in her mid-40s. And it was quite unusual for a woman in the 1950s to take on a magazine. Like most of your ancestors, women at the time had to ask for permission by their husbands to open a bank account or do their driver's license. But Aenne Burda, my grandmother, never cared much about conventions. And yeah, she was really a bold woman, and she was a housewife when she decided to become an entrepreneur. And what she did was that she took sewing patterns that are here in this magazine, very complicated, and through that she enabled a lot of women to reach the unreachable dream of having a beautiful dress, because they could make it themselves for a fraction of the cost. And by that she didn't just bring back beautiful dresses, but she brought back dignity and beauty to the women and the families after grey and grim wars of World War II. And Twigs, you don't seem to care much about conventions either. I read that you said that at school that you were picked on a lot and that you were bullied because you were different. And now you received this award for creative leadership because of your artistic excellence. And a leader stands up for what they believe in. So you spoke in front of the US Senate, and you talked about the need for regulations to protect intellectual property of artists and to protect young people, to protect their brains from getting addicted to AI, social media, and screens. and you use the saying, fool me once, shame on you. No, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And by that you say, let's not make the same mistake that we did 3 decades ago with the rise of the internet, again now with AI. And you talk about the dangers of AI, but you don't reject the technology and artificial intelligence at all. Quite the opposite. You celebrate it and you embrace it in your artistic work. I was really stunned that you created a deep fake of yourself to deal with fans and journalists so you could focus on your music. Something else that you do that I really find stunning is that in your work, you really play with the boundaries of what it means to be human. There's one video, Cellophane, where you dance at a pole so gracefully and so elegantly that it looks like you're a drop of the ocean. And there are other videos where you move so rigidly and almost like a robot that it really seems like you're a machine. And I feel like by that you're foreshadowing much of what is going to come to us in the near future with the questions of our identity, how much of us will be human and how much of us will be merged with artificial intelligence and technology. And I don't have it often that I'm really just in awe of what artists do. I follow your work and I just go like, wow, wow. It's so bold, it's so creative, it's so clear. And I sometimes use the image of a source, an eternally flowing river that we all have access to. And artists, there are some artists who go to the village and they drink from the river in the village. And then there are some artists like you who leave the village and who go out into the forest, deep into the forest and deeper into the forest, into the darkness and the wetness of the soil. And there they find a river and drink from that crystal clear water. And then they bring it back to the village and share it with the others. And to me, that's what you do with your work. Something else, yeah, give it up. As a young woman and also an artist myself, I'm also really impressed by how you use your body, the precision of your movements as a dancer, and also the power and the vulnerability of your voice in your videos. And I think one thing that I found quite profound is how you turn the sexual into something sacred in a culture that has made sexuality often so taboo. And I believe that as long as we don't fully claim our bodies and our sexuality, we can't access the inner power that is needed to create the change that we want to see in the world. And I think Twigs, you really are an example of how one can do that so gracefully and so powerfully. And I'm honored to give you this award today. Thank you for being with us in Germany. And now we're going to see a video of your work, and please come on stage.
My art is a canvas on which I paint my identity and the sustaining foundation of my livelihood. It is the very essence of my being.
I was on the edge of something greater than before, but nobody told me. Wonder boy, interplay in my vicinity. We are the synergy, yeah. I see the way that you walk in the center. This thing's a making work.
Eyes in the
Back,
never be
slap,
energy.
sweet, feeling me.
Where you moving minute amaze me, darling, you the baddest, how can I deny it?
Baby, baby, you can roll it. Ooh, on the Emily, yeah, smoke it. Honda, roll it. Baby, 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 we can smoke it. Ooh, on the Emily, yeah, Honda, Rizla. Ooh, baby, baby, roll it. On the Emily, smoke it, yeah, Honda, roll it. Baby, 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 we can smoke it. Ooh, on the Emily, yeah, Honda, Rizla. Ooh, baby. I'd put you first. I can fucking say I want me. I say you live without it, unless you're the only one who instigates. Get your mouth open, your heart.
Thank you for being with us today. So cool. Here, happy birthday. And this is the award. It's kind of heavy. Should we put it back or? Okay. Yes, please. Yeah.
That was lovely. Thank you so much. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for this incredible award. I'd like to acknowledge some of the amazing women that have inspired me throughout my career. Josephine Baker, Eartha Kitt, Polystyrene, Diana Vreeland, just to name a few. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the many cultures that have raised me, embraced me, kicked me out, taken me back, loved me, and just, I don't know, inspired me to be the artist that I am. It's been an amazing and humbling journey over the past 15 years just to dive deeper and deeper and to go through so many trials and tribulations in the quest, I guess, of knowing who I really am. And it's really overwhelming seeing like how much work that's been created, and that's not just down to me, it's also down to my incredible team, all of my amazing creative family who just support me in my vision. So yeah. Come on stage, come on. Why don't you come on stage? Everyone wants you to come on stage. Come on. Yeah, we have to celebrate them, come on. I don't want to... This is Jordan, my boyfriend and creative partner, Catalina, my makeup artist, and Louis. And I won't take up too much of your time, but I do want to tell one story, actually, just about the type of support that it takes from the people around you to be an artist. So last year, I was about to go on this massive world tour. And I was about to go to America, and I'd not toured America in 5 or 6 years, and I was so excited. And I found out 2 days before I was supposed to go on tour, just due to negligence, human error, whatever, that me and my team didn't have visas. It was truly one of the most devastating things I've ever gone through as an artist, and the spiritual, cultural, financial implications of this were nothing that I could have imagined. And I responded in the way that the strongest women respond, and I shaved all my hair off. Now, Louis's been with me, my hairstylist, has been with me for maybe 5 or 6 years. And he's not just a hairstylist, he's my confidant, my brother, my dear friend, a creative partner. And I suddenly realized as soon as I had done this that he didn't have anything to work with anymore. And just by chance, 2 weeks after I buzz cut all my hair off, one of the biggest superstars in the whole world, I won't say who it is, messaged Louis on Instagram and said, come and creative direct the whole of my album campaign. I'll give you the money you want, you can fly however you want, you can have creative control, you can do whatever you want. And this person is huge, like 10, 20, 30, 100 times bigger than I am as an artist. There was one project she wanted him to start on, and it was with one of the biggest fashion photographers in the whole world. I mean, a true legend. And Louis called me, and he said, Twigs, I just want to let you know that so-and-so has called me up and offered me this opportunity. And I said, Louis, go. We were supposed to be on tour together, but I said, go. Like, you should 100% go and do this. Thank you so much for letting me know. I love you. Go, get your dreams. So anyway, I didn't think about it on purpose. But I thought Louis needs to go and live his dreams. And 2 weeks later, I kind of realized that Louis hadn't gone. And I realized that Louis was in my art studio with Jordan, working on a music video that we had no budget for, couldn't afford to pay anyone for, was like eating delivery snacks with me, and he'd stayed, actually. He'd stayed just to be with me. And in that moment, I realized what it really takes to be an amazing artist. And it's actually to have people around you that care about you and support you through all the ups and downs. And thank you, Louis. Thank you, because it gave me the strength to be able to just get back up and get my tour back and go back on tour. And I'm going on tour again with a visa. And that's what it takes. And I think, you know, I'll end now, but I do want to say that I wish for every artist that they have community, culture, support, love around them, because that's what it really takes. It is hard work, but it's also the people around you that support you. So thank you so much, guys.
To celebrate your birthday, we brought you a cake. So maybe we all sing happy birthday again in German. Are there enough Germans here? Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag, liebe Twigs. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Birthday. You all can have a piece, I think. There's enough.